Welcome to the University of the Virgin Islands. This is your student technology tutorial produced by the Information and Technology Services component of UVI, otherwise known as ITS. ITS is responsible for the technology tools and information resources that you will use as a student. This tutorial is designed to introduce you to what we have to offer, as well as to give you hands-on guidance in navigating these tools. This tutorial will cover the following: an introduction to the UVI Network, which includes internet access, computer use, and printing, and the My Campus University portal, which provides access to software downloads and your UVI email account, among other things. Throughout the tutorial, you will also see tech tips, pop-up boxes with tips, pointers, and instructions related to the topic that are designed to help you have the best technology experience possible. Now, let's plug into the network at UVI. In order to access most of the resources you will be using here at UVI, you will need your student identification or ID number. This is the 9-digit number that begins with 9 that is automatically issued to you when you have been officially admitted to the university. This student ID number becomes your username and login ID. As soon as you receive your student ID number, your network account is created and you are able to access the UVI network and other electronic service areas, such as Blackboard and Bandweb. In order to log in, you also need a password, and yours was set to the initials of your first and last name and the last 6 digits of your student ID number. So if your name is John Doe and your student ID number is 90004732, your initial password is JD064732. The J and D do not have to be capitalized. Later in this tutorial, you will learn how to do that for yourself. Remember, anytime you have to log in to the UVI network, be sure to log out when you're finished so no one else can gain access to your information. There are several computer labs as well as wireless internet access around both campuses to meet your academic computing needs. You will need your UVI student ID number and password to log on to the wireless internet or campus computers. Sometimes labs are closed for class instruction, and you will be referred to the 24/7 lab on either campus. Look out for signs on doors and on digital screens to get notices of lab closures. Now let's talk about printing. All computer labs have color and black ink printers. Each page printed in black and white is 10 cents and color pages are 50 cents each. Every student is automatically given $40 for printing each semester that you are enrolled for classes. Unused money does not roll over though. If you use all of the money in your printing account, you may add as much as you need by going to the help desk in your library. Only cash is accepted for printing payment. To check your print account balance, in the lower right-hand screen of any campus computer, you will see a black $sign. Hold your mouse cursor over the $sign and you will see your account balance pop up on the screen. Now, we are going to become familiar with the university portal called My Campus. This is where you sign into one area to get access to the major services that UVI students use: your UVI email account, Bandweb, and Blackboard. Also, you can download free Microsoft Office software and participate in social networks at UVI through My Campus. To get there, you can type in mycampus.uvi.edu in your browser's address bar, or you can follow the link in the top right-hand corner of anywhere on the UVI website. If you have any problems signing into My Campus, contact the help desk via phone at 693-1466 or email helpdesk@uvi.edu. Now let's sign into the My Campus portal. We are starting from the UVI homepage, but you can also get to it by entering mycampus.uvi.edu in your browser's address bar. Here's the link in the upper right-hand corner of the page. From there, you will be taken to the My Campus login screen. In the first space under Login, enter your 9-digit UVI student ID number that begins with 9. For new students, your password will be comprised of the first letter of your first name, the first letter of your last name, and the last 6 digits of your student ID number. Then click Login. The next screen that you see will enable you to set up the security questions for your account. You must come up with 5 questions and answers about things that only you would know. So in case you forget your password or decide to change it, you will have to provide the right answers for these questions first. For example, who was my favorite teacher in elementary school? My answer is Mrs. Wilson. Click on the Show Text box to see the letters you typed in and make sure that everything is spelled correctly. Now take the time out and do this for the remaining 4 questions so you can move on to your home page for My Campus. It will look something very similar to this. Since you're new to My Campus, you will need to do 2 things. Number 1, change your password. For the security of your account, change your password to something only you would know and that you'll remember easily. That's done by going to Menu and Control Panel. On the left-hand side, you will have the options, and the one that you want is Reset Password. Your password can be any combination of letters and numbers, capital letters, and punctuation marks. Then click OK. If these screens for changing your password and your security questions do not show up automatically when you first log into My Campus, you can get to these areas on your own by going to Menu in the upper right-hand corner and then click on Control Panel in the drop-down box. Every student at UVI is entitled to free software. That's right, you can download a free copy of Microsoft Office for your Mac or PC. From your My Campus homepage, go to the Student Launchpad area on the left-hand side of the screen, right here. Then click on the green button with the double arrows pointing downward. This is a one-time download, so before you begin, make sure you have a reliable internet connection and that you are on the computer that will be using the software. Next, you will see the download screen where you can select which version of Office you want to have. Write down the help phone numbers at the top of the screen so that you can call if you have any technical problems. Then, click on the software you want to have and follow the instructions for downloading on the next screen that appears. Enjoy your new software! Once you complete registration at UVI, you are automatically assigned a student email account. Your student ID number comprises the first part of your email address, followed by @myuvi.net. Professors, administrators, and others within the institution will use your email address to contact you for all official communication, so you are responsible for checking this account regularly. Or you may also set up the forwarding feature to have UVI emails sent to a personal account for your convenience. Let's check out the student email account together. You can access your myuvi.net email account in two ways. One is to go directly to mail.myuvi.net, and this login screen is what you will see. Or you can enter from your home page in My Campus by going to the button with the red M on it. If you are entering your email account from this link in My Campus, you may see a security warning pop up. This is fine. Just hit Continue. Next, log in as you normally do, with your student ID number as the username and your default password. If you haven't changed it yet, it will be the first letter of your first name, the first letter of your last name, and the last 6 digits of your student ID number. You are now inside your email inbox, which was set up like a Gmail account. Before we go any further, let's ensure the security of your email account by changing your password. To do that, go up to the top right-hand corner where it shows your actual email address. Click on it and then Account. On the left-hand side, go to Security and then Change Password. You enter your default password, first letter of your first name, first letter of your last name, and the last 6 digits of your UVI ID number. For your new password, make sure it's at least 8 characters, and you can use any combination of letters, numbers, or punctuation marks. Enter it a second time to make sure it was spelled correctly. And then click Change Password. The messages you see here have been sent since you were registered as a student, so check through them to make sure that you haven't missed anything important. Remember, all official UVI correspondence will be sent to this email address, so be sure to check it regularly. But you have the option to set up your myuvi.net account to forward messages to your personal email address. Let me show you how. Go to the upper right corner of your screen to the button that looks like a round gear. Click on it and go to Settings. Then click on Forwarding and POP/IMAP in the menu on top. Next to Forwarding, click on the button Add a Forwarding Address. Then enter your personal email address in the space. Next, on the confirmation screen, click Proceed. Then you will have to go to the email account that you just entered and look for a message with a confirmation code and instructions to complete the process. Once you do that, all of your myuvi.net emails will be automatically sent to your personal email address. If you need help with any other features in this account, go back to the Settings button, the one that looks like the round gear, and click on Help. And when you're done here, don't forget to sign out. In the top right corner of the page, click on your email address. Then sign out. Now, let's take a moment to review some important technology tips. Anytime you have to log on to a university area, remember to log off. This is for the security of your academic and personal information on lab computers, using campus Wi-Fi, while you're in My Campus or in your UVI email account. Before you go on break every semester, change your password in My Campus. Network passwords expire every 120 days, so if that happens while you are on break, you will not be able to log into any UVI resources until you return to campus. Students, save your work, but never on a campus computer. They are cleared of foreign documents daily, so use a flash drive or some other media to keep your work safe. It may be convenient at the time, but letting someone else use your ID card or student number puts your security at risk. Why? Because you will be held responsible for all activity traced back to your student ID number, so be careful. Finally, here's a quick overview of the rules for using technology areas. These policies are enforced to maintain an environment that is conducive to study and research for all. No speaking on mobile phones. Please have your ringer on vibrate whenever you're in technology areas. Food is not allowed anywhere inside these areas, but you can have drinks in containers that can be completely resealed. And remember to keep your voices down so you won't disturb others. Well, this is the end of the tutorial, but remember that Information and Technology Services is here to help you however we can. For technology assistance, contact our service desk at 693-1466 or email helpdesk@uvi.edu. Students can also come with their laptops to get diagnostic help on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at the listed times. If you need research assistance from a librarian, contact our St. John location at 693-1585, the St. Croix Library at 692-4130, or the St. Thomas Library at 693-1367. You should also visit our website, library.uvi.edu. And don't forget, basic information, announcements, and updates are posted around campuses on our digital signs. Once again, welcome to the University of the Virgin Islands and have a productive semester. Bye-bye.